What is going on, everybody? Trying to muster up the energy to go to the other house. We just finished up dinner. Been a long day. What's up, Charlie? Bubba? How y'all doing? Charlie says first. Suzanne says, damn, thought I'd be first. What did you just do? Did you just fall down?
Maybe I did, okay?
Oh my goodness. Hope everybody's having a good start to their holiday weekend.
Hey you. Hey you. Hey you. Yeah.
You were trying to what? Oh, my ad.
Hey you. You don't put me. No.
I only turn the ads on Thursdays and Saturdays.
Did someone say something about ads?
My ad today was a boxer's. Brick Studios says I made it to 500 subscribers now at 520. I do have some invites sent out. So hopefully some people jump in.
Thank you going for a walk.
Oh, that's
You're flying.
Why am I under there? Underwear? Underwear?
Dad.
What? What's up, dude, Jude?
That's that joke. That joke's so old. You like you used to play that one until you were a kid.
I used to do it too. I think you're the one who taught me, I think.
Suzanne said it's 9:02, Charlie. Jeez. Suzanne, what are you building tonight?
Here, when I'm done with this, I'll look for it.
I know Suzanne's got a stockpile of sets. I went down to the Lego room for a little while last night. I got another big meals plate done.
Here, I go. I'll look for it. Find it?
In production says he's going to make his first Bricklink order soon.
Wait, in productions, how to make it before?
No, I guess not.
Probably.
We better get some people in here. I'll switch houses. Suzanne says, currently I'm trapped under a pile of pillows and pugs.
They're wrong.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, Bubba?
Oh, why can't I hear you?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, there you are. All right. What's going on?
You bought the camper, huh? Or is that the space-looking camper?
That's the older one
The older one.
with the weird ass beaver bear or whatever the hell it is.
He said beaver bear.
Who is it?
Bubba.
Hi, Bubba.
Hi.
What is
How you
that?
doing? That's a beaver bear.
Is it really a beaver bear, or is it a beaver or a bear and it looks like both?
It's a beaver bear.
That works.
Bubba, are you in the attic?
No.
Oh.
I'm in the build area in the living room.
That awning on that's cloth, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Thanks, Hank. I'll pay you back.
So we had some family up today, so we've had kind of a long day too. Woke up early, to get the house squared away, and had a nice little trip out to an antique shop where we got a couple of things. Celebrated a birthday, had some Chinese food. It was like all over the place.
You still eat?
I've done yard work for 2 days.
Yes, I saw your helper there in the log splitter.
he was holding the tractor down.
Couple of times he was reaching his hands in there. I wanted to yell at it and be like, "Hey, get your hands away from!"
Oh, yeah, that was Nathan's first time trying to run it.
You did pretty good, though.
He makes me a little nervous.
He reminds me of Ian so much.
He wants to wear these big ass bulky gloves.
Yeah, the welding gloves or whatever he had on.
Yeah. Usually my uncle comes up and he runs the lever on the splitter, and I work the logs. But he had open heart surgery a couple weeks ago. He's down and out. So my dad was running it. And
I was gonna say, who was that was actually operating it? So that's your dad?
Yeah. Well, my uncle does it. It's like clockwork. I don't have to tell him nothing. Once he sees the log under there, he moves it. He knows I get my hands out of the way in time. My dad, I'm sitting there waiting on him. Come on, man. This ain't easy on my back.
Right. Nice to have someone who can kind of read your mind.
But good thing is, I only got to use the thing about once every 4 years, 3 years, something like that.
Like you just split enough to last that long?
Yeah. Anything after 3 or 4 years, it dries out too good and don't produce any kind of heat. It just burns away, burns straight to ash.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you don't have the same kind of winter we do.
Yeah, I get mild winter. I mean, don't get me wrong, we have some cold days, but nothing like you got. What's up, Troy? Brick Bunny's TV.
I should probably put the chat. No need for me to stare at my own build here. See Juan and Charlie. Dude Jude, what's up, buddy?
Did you break down by any of the Harry Potter stuff, Bubba?
What Harry Potter stuff? No, not the new stuff. Not yet, anyway. Unless you include the advent calendar. I got all 4 advent calendars.
Something says, I'll trade any season. Yeah, he's got one season hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I could not live down where I couldn't exist where he's living.
Yeah, me neither. Me?
Hey, tell Erica if she wants to jump on Fortnite. Declan's playing.
I don't even know if she plays it anymore. I'll let her know when she comes strolling through.
Oh, God.
Somniac says, hot, 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 Satan, hot.
Yeah. 7th ring of hell hot.
Like,
It's a terrible place for the commode on this build.
we took a break from the log splitter and went down to the little store and got something cold to drink. My dad rode with me. Why don't you turn the air conditioner off and roll the windows down? It's nice outside. I said, yeah, it might be nice outside. I work outside, so anytime I can suck up AC, I suck up AC.
Yeah. You're already at outdoor temperature. What are you talking about, Declan?
Erica, Bubba said Declan's on Fortnite. I said, I didn't think you played it anymore.
I still have it on my phone though, which is weird because I took it off the App Store. But I don't know how I'm going to update it when it's not on the App Store. So.
That phone's worth like thousands of dollars now.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's cracked though.
It don't matter.
If you look it up in the App Store, you can't find it. I'm surprised it's not.
Yeah, it's gone.
There, you see?
I'm still trying to decide if I want to go get the Note 20 or not.
Well, if you're gonna get it for free, I don't see why you would. I'm just saying, I wouldn't pay to upgrade it.
They say free, but it never is. There's always a catch, and the catch you got about a $60 case.
We have it with every phone though. So.
Oh shit! Did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong.
I still don't have it.
What's going on for Zoom?
The Zoom's here. Oh, you have it popped out because I'm using the chat in the StreamYard.
Yep. It's not on the App Store. Probably not. A lot of people have
I don't know.
Fortnite.
Haley was saying they were selling.
Hi, Brett.
A couple weeks ago or a month or so ago, they were selling iPhones on eBay with.
Well, I have to log out then. It's already worth a lot of money.
Zoom set in for just a sec.
I spent so much. How much were they selling it for? Well, my phone's already worth. Because I mean, it wasn't $1,000.
Selling them for like $2,000 and $3,000 or something like that. That's crazy.
I have to log out of my account, but I could also sell my account.
Selling your phone, so don't do nothing.
Dad! I know.
All right, get off the bill.
Yeah, you have to take it off the bill.
It's actually not really bothering me right now. Yeah. I've been dealing with a sty in my eye all day.
Ooh, that ain't no good.
No, it's been pissing me off. I know I was driving earlier. Like it started watering uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What you?
What'd you do? Fart?
No. Jackson's. Say hi to Bubba.
Boga?
Hi, little Bubba. What's up?
Oh.
Oh, I saw somebody on the tractor today.
What's
He already
going
bought it.
on, Nate? Yeah, he's gone. He's at all of his Duplo blocks on the floor in the bedroom.
Nice. Way to go, buddy.
If you had them picked up, they just hit the floor again.
Move the cup red.
Some access landmines. All right, Kazoo. Take it easy, buddy. Yeah, it ain't. I don't mind stepping on a 2x4 brick, but when you step on a 2x2 Duplo brick,
Out for the count.
yeah, that one's a little rough.
They put the toilet in this rig directly behind the driver's seat.
Oh yeah, that's just what he wants to smell while he's driving down the road. My feet hurt just imagining it. How you doing, buddy? They got you up walking yet, or push at that door, Erica?
It goes way too far when you press that one.
Oh, you got cars in Fortnite now. Oh, I might have to start playing it again if it's got cars.
Yeah, I gotta make 2 more big meals plates, then I can start laying out the train yard.
That's exciting.
Yes and no. I gotta figure out how to ballast that 3D printed track.
I told you, buddy, I'm completely like flabbergasted when it comes to figuring that stuff out.
So like anything
I'll go down to the sea.
that Lego makes, you can go to just Google L gauge and it'll bring up the instructions on how to do it all.
Yeah.
It's 3D printed
Okay.
stuff. There's nothing.
Mm.
I already have it.
So you got to write the book.
I'm gonna cheat everywhere.
What are you doing? No, we'll fight it now.
Well, if you-
What eight trains are you going to use? That's a good question. Probably put the rare ones out. Paris, Emerald Knight. Some of my custom cars.
That's what I would do.
Yes, you are.
No one wants to come and see a rickety old passenger train.
Yeah.
Nate says, who's your emails 2 bricks high? It's a brick and a plate and 2 bricks. So like all my buildings and roads are 2 bricks, and then grass I lowered it down so I can add some depth and some terrain.
Some texture.
I'm going through plates like crazy.
Imagine. I saw you got a big bag of them the other day from your local store there.
Yeah. That helps
Now,
out so much.
now, what do you use the multicolored ones for?
They're just basically filler.
Okay.
So I try to build with those and before I come out that way. That way I don't have so much to sort through. Like right now, the only color that I pull out and don't use is greens because I'm running so short on anything green.
Yeah, I got kind of lucky. I bought a whole bunch of green stuff, or a year and a half ago for the last Philly we attended. I bought way more than I needed to, and it's going to help out a ton. But the only thing I don't have, I mean, I have like 2x3s and 2x4s and some 4x4 plates, and then I got some really large ones. So I just don't have the tiny detailed stuff. That's what I would have to buy. I mean, I got a lot of like these too, like the little curve.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yep. Last time I ordered 4x4 plates, I think I ordered 1,000. I'm due to order some more.
Yeah, they go a lot faster than you think they're gonna go.
Of course, the guy that I would buy them from, Julian, I think Brick Jams bought Julian 1,000. Bought him.
From the same guy?
Yeah, he bought them first, and I didn't know. 2 or 3 days later, I bought 2,000, and looked and got them for 6 cents a piece. After me and him placed the orders, they went up to 7. And I think Brick Jams ordered Julian 2,000 more. Now they're 10 cents a piece.
Wow. The guy's probably like, "What the heck? I got such a run on these things."
He's what do they call it? A pick-a-brick store.
Oh,
Oh, if he's got one, he's got 2,000. Like them 4x4 plates. Now he's got 46,000, I think.
wow.
Brett says, look forward to that stream. The train yard.
Get mom out of the way.
Nate says, cool. I'm going to go too high on ours too.
Hey, who's here? Look, sorry. New cat.
I see a kitty cat. How tall are you now, man? 7 foot?
He's getting there.
I feel like he was bending over a long way.
He's 5'10", 11 years old, 5'10", or 13. I'm sorry, 13. Sorry. I give you 2 extra years of childhood, man.
Yeah.
Trust me. When you get this age, you'll want them back.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris has got some green parts for me, but ask him to ship it to me.
Good luck.
He'll say, I'll make you wait 6 months.
I was gonna say he's gonna strike some payback here or something.
Oh, it's coming. I just don't know when.
I'm glad he didn't stay away for too long.
He's not fully back.
I don't know, but at least we get to see him a little bit.
He's got a lot going on, man. Working crazy amount of hours, 6 days a week.
Yeah, that's rough.
And then the other night he was talking about building his garage. Sounds like he's running around on that.
I didn't know he was doing that.
He asked me if I come down and level his backyard off. I was like, I don't take the equipment. Places I want to do it want to charge like $700 to $1,000 to cut 4 inches of dirt off.
Wow. I mean, why doesn't he just rent a Bobcat and do it himself?
That's what I told him. I was like, you rent a Bobcat, I'll come do it. But I don't. Any place here have a garage built. That's in the price. Them level here, I don't even think they level them anymore. They just build them up and you backfill them. Says I'm looking on Bricklink while listening.
I almost talked the. We have a guy who comes and picks up the cardboard bales and stuff from the store, and they used to send a flatbed trailer. Behind like an 18-wheeler or whatever.
Yeah.
But now they've gone to shoving them into enclosed regular tractor trailer trailers, right? And they have this like Bobcat with a truck fork on it, and a set of ramps that they drive them up into the trailer with now. And I almost talked the guy into letting me do it the other day. I'm like, I want to use the fun vehicle. I was out back cleaning up the back of a building there with our fork truck, stacking off pallets and whatnot. But I used to run like the industrial size fork trucks on construction sites. So I miss driving things like that. Where the hell is the rest?
They're fun to operate. Yeah, the first time I ran one, the guy, we hired somebody to come in and do it for us because we didn't have the equipment. And he got out of it and said, I'm going to lunch. Threw the key, Be back in an hour. So what am I supposed to do with these? He said, move the rest of that dirt.
See, that's when it's fun, when you can just like jump in there and figure it out.
Oh, 'cause
I mean, I had kind of a similar situation when I first got into one of those big lifts. Well, it was I guess a little different. I was hired as a general laborer for a construction company, and one day the guy who goes around and fills up all the other equipment in the morning with gas, they use those fork trucks and they fill up 10 or 15 gas cans, and they go around the site and fill everything up, right?
Yeah.
So the guy who was supposed to do that called in. So I guess right place, right time. The guy, the foreman tossed me the keys and said, you think you can drive this thing? And I said, I don't know, I'll try it. So I got in it and went, filled it all up, drove it around, filled all the other machines, and the next day he's like, you did really good job, using the lift the other day. I got something a little more challenging for you to do. I was like, okay. So he's like, we're gonna go pick up this, I don't know, it was like a 40-foot long I-beam, steel I-beam. And I had to weave it in and around the inside of this this building we were constructing, and then lift it like 40 feet into the air, so the guy could put it where it was supposed to go, whatever. So like second time ever using this piece of equipment, no formal instruction on how to use it, and I'm doing probably one of the more complicated lifts I've ever done.
It's fun when you get to learn new things. How many pieces is that set, Bob?
792. Yeah, I think I won this. This was one of Random's auctions, I think. Either Random or Life of Lego, I can't remember. It was like last year sometime. I've been sitting around waiting for you to build it.
I am telling Dad good night. Yeah. Jackson, stop. Oh, Jackson. I got you. Oh.
You going to bed, buddy?
You want to get your
Come here and give me.
Daisy's gonna get it.
Come here and give me a kiss.
No, I don't like Daisy. Hey. I don't see how.
Night, buddy. Night, babe. Love you.
Yes, love. Yeah. Yeah, I might have something else before I go to bed too.
Yeah, we had late dinner tonight.
Jackson, come on.
You don't remember hot water bottle, right?
No, last time I seen it was in your bag.
We ate at I don't know, it must have been 4 o'clock. We had old people dinner.
You're probably ready to eat again.
Yeah. Kelly's going out to eat up her leftovers right now. I'm like, you jerk, I want to eat too. Flip.
So do you get a long weekend, Bubba?
I do not. Come on, buddy. This is retail, you know.
Yeah, but retail's all screwed up now.
No, I got my regular work scheduled, but this is my last rotation before I go on vacation, so I'm not too worried about it.
So did
Yeah,
you change your vacation since Philly got?
yes. Well, I think I took the Philly week anyway, because it was the last of my salaried management hours. Oh, that's weird. That was a cool connection. Yeah.
Looked like it just sat in there.
There's a little, but yeah, there's no stud connection there. Oh, let me take the chat down. Hold on. All right, so if you can see, well, not really, can't really see. There's a little bar, that black bar right there.
Yeah,
This clip right there
snaps into it.
snaps into that black bar, and it holds it in nice and snug. And you get a nice little unusual windscreen.
What's going on, Charlie?
Hey Hoosier, and hey Bubba Bricks.
What's up, Charlie?
Reminds me of when I was like I should have been Bricks. No, hey, how are you doing, everybody? Happy Saturday night. Anybody see the horse?
I got that moniker from an old school YouTuber way back in the day. Every time I would come on a stream, he would start singing Benny and the Jets, but substitute my name for it.
I see there's
She'll like that.
These are LEDs. I'm gonna put it there.
I'd love to just have 10 minutes in that room.
Rabbits.
What, in Charlie's room?
Yeah.
Too soon? Is it too soon for rabbits?
Charlie's got some cool stuff.
Oh, I know. I know what I need.
What'd you get? Same as always? Sesame?
Yeah, we're not done.
So what are build options on that, Bubba?
So we got a little house. I'm gonna show you this. Or you got a little cruiser.
Don't seem too bad.
No. And it's got one of those nice, big, thick, bound instruction books. So it's got 13 different ones. Why, you gonna come on? Oh, yeah. Kelly's like, I'll have some wine and knock it over on your book. No, muted.
Is Kelly going to build?
I don't know. She's eating right now, so she might afterwards.
Don't you yell at me.
I can move some of this stuff up. What? No way. Right.
Dang on, kids are going to be the death of me yet.
Buddy, I've been there. Been there. Got two of those buddies. And I'm super excited for the school year to start back up and all the arguments about doing your homework and being in your Zoom class and all.
Yeah, they're on a week of e-learning here starting.
Yeah, our boys officially start Wednesday. No, Thursday, right? Thursday and Friday of this week. Both days will be online, and then their regular, because we're hybrid, so their regular in school days will be Thursday and Friday.
What's going on, Legoland Ballarat?
Legoland.
Daisy. Daisy.
What's a Ballarat? That
I think it's
Snowball plays that.
I think it's where he's from.
with there's new Christmas sets.
It's like a small set.
Oh yeah, like a little slit. Is it a GWP?
Doesn't say.
What the heck does Charlie's sign say? Inhalation hazard? Oh my goodness.
Inhalation hazard?
Hell, I promise.
That's for sure. You ever seal up like a box of Lego and then you open it and you get that something? It's like, okay, that's probably toxic.
But it feels so good.
Oh my God. You don't want to let it out. It's like you let the genie out of the bottle.
Oh no. Oh, it's right there.
I'll see if Brett's up. We keep missing each other.
He's in the chat.
I see him. Yeah.
I think I watched it. We gotta send them to bed so we can watch The Boys.
Yeah. On the boys' bed and watch boys.
Yeah.
Y'all not doing a big screen movie tonight?
Problem discussing it.
No, we like I said, we had family up. They just left a little bit ago, so.
Well, there's this, but that might be too much. My magnet's hard enough.
There it is.
Who's gonna leave your mouth? Come on.
Chop and Haley and Julian.
Where are they? Are they in the chat?
They're not. It's me. Wonder where everybody's at. Charlie, did Suzanne start building?
Not yet. She was gonna work on her Etsy for a minute. She was doing stuff for a wedding. She's she's also a wedding planner, so she was planning a wedding today. So she's a three-pronged fork, in other words. So she got busy with that. I think she was finishing up some photos, and she may come to it. But we'll be ready for the stream and ready for the winter stream in fall.
I feel like Charlie just called his wife the devil.
Something like that. Grab me a melon.
What happened?
You just say she had a three-pronged fork?
She's gonna get those.
Oh no, that would be she's the mermaid. She's the queen mermaid. The trident.
Oh, it's a trident. Okay.
Trident.
Good recovery.
That would be the forked tongue. A forked tongue, not.
This?
I see what you're trying to do. She's in the chat. She knows. I wonder if Nate's about. Haven't seen him in a while.
In production says I can't wait for the 72-hour winter stream.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
The 72-hour winter stream coming this fall. You know I'm gonna. Okay, that's the last one. I promise.
Charlie's got jokes. It's close enough, Charlie. It's close enough.
All right. Yeah, I understand. Well, it's actually true enough is that Labor Day is actually, they call it meteorological fall, yet it's still summer for about 3 weeks. So that's reasonable.
Willie says, honey, where are my pants? Suzanne says, I've exhausted myself with floral, spray paint, and tulle.
Huh?
Well, hence the inhalation hazard with the spray paint.
You're not supposed to paint the house.
And including, she should have been wearing a mask.
Oh, those are too valuable to waste. Spray painting.
And oh, and by the way, if you need some timber, or you're gonna start, I've showed you. You've been in my back 40 here, and I've got those 2 red oak logs. If you need them, they're here. I don't think I have room for them anymore. And now I missed a couple of. Well, I got some of the. Was it somebody else digging out your new garage, or somebody else was getting a garage dug out?
Oh, Bricks for Chris is building the garage.
Oh, right on, right on. They wouldn't let me build a garage. So I just went with the biggest shed I could put here. And then I put a carport on it. But I could fit a car in it. I'm sorry, Bubba, you were saying something?
Crisis averted. They saved the house from burning down.
There was
Where
a
was
fire?
this?
What?
No, somebody's pizza cheese got dripped down on a burner or whatever.
Little Andy Ballard said, enjoyed the 72-hour stream. Look forward to the next one. Yeah, we usually only do it once a year, but as we all know, 2020 is year.
That just means I got to step up my game a little bit.
I thought about showing up at Chris's house today with the shovel. And so $1,000, I'd take 4 inches of dirt off the top.
Now, are they gonna haul it away or just dump it somewhere?
Till we can find somebody to do it. I think I'd want to pay $700 to $1,000 to have it done.
I think I took out 6 inches of dirt. I did it myself. I rented a sod cutter. Took us about 3 days. But then I had a place to dump the dirt. And it's moving earth. It's not hard, but somebody's got to do it.
He's got a pretty good sized backyard. I'm sure there's a low spot somewhere in that yard. He's got a nice front yard.
Chris?
Mhm.
Chris or mine? Well, who made the low spot was the freaking concrete truck that pulled into the back of it. I'm still filling that hole.
You should have rented a pumper truck. That way they just pumped it over top the house.
Hey, at least the
It was
city doesn't open your fire hydrant and spray it directly into your lawn.
It was, I think I was trying to get mini mix. I think it was about 6 yards. I was trying to get mini mix, but I didn't get the schedule right. And so the only person that would get here on a Saturday when all the boys would be here to help, it was a Saturday where I had to get the freaking big 10-yard. And it was like,
Yeah.
still it left and then about this was going on this was last May, the May before last, and then it ponded. I had ducks. You could get ducks in the ditch.
Suzanne says I ordered City and Friends advent calendars.
Yeah, they are on sale. Walmart.com for $10 off retail. All 4. So if anybody is
Seriously? I just bought all 4 at the store.
right,
All 4 online and return the ones you bought.
yeah, that too.
Okay.
It came up on BrickFan. The BrickFan.com he's always scoping these things out. Speaking of which, the winter set's coming out. It's going to be the Elf Clubhouse.
Yeah.
And then I just heard this on London Bricks channel. Not that I'm a Star Wars fan, but I do like Mandalorian. The Razor Crest, which I think I missed that one, but I've been so broke I can't pay attention. But enough about me.
Oh boy, Reeds had started putting together 4502 from the Hall auction from a few weeks back, and
Uh-oh.
that and ain't never good.
And can be so holding my breath. Now, what do I do with this?
Well, if it was from CAB, they're sold as is. And you could run that risk. So
Oh, it's a good and, I guess. It had almost 2 complete Yoda huts.
I've had good ants before.
yeah.
I'm guessing that's a good and. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Star Wars. I don't know what that is.
Yes, I have one of those good ants before. I've gotten something from like Bargain Hunt or something, and there was like full. It had, yeah, exactly. Had a whole bunch of extra stuff. Or it was like full of minifigures. I got things everywhere, and
Yeah, the one thing I've learned with cheap ass, he moves so much stuff. If it's missing a piece here or a piece there, I don't even bother.
Yeah.
You got it for such a good deal. If you had to spend $3 on Bricklink, it still ain't hurting you none.
Agreed.
He did get me on a logging truck one time, though. It was $20 well spent. It was worth that for the laughs I got when I opened it.
What was that?
Oh, everything but a logging truck. It
it was
had,
even better. It was better than a logging truck. It was a helicopter.
yeah, it had some kind of helicopter in it. It had lip balm, hot part lip balm.
I mean, was this a gag thing? Did he do it on purpose?
I don't think so. I think it was a box that fell in.
Nice.
Because usually when you buy the stuff from Philly, it says 100% complete or 85% complete, or there was no markings on it. It was just a box.
Uh,
A box. I picked it up and was like, "How much?" He said, $20. I was like, "It's mine." Yep, mine. All right.
Well, speaking of that, I brought one out for the next auction. Let me put it. Let me pull it out and put a chopper in it.
what am I making here?
Okay, I showed him the pictures of what all was in it.
Huh?
I showed him the pictures of what all was in it.
What time the ladies need?
I got another one. I'll send it to you. I'm like, dude, I'm not worried about $20. It was worth that for the 20 minutes of laughs that got on the stream when I done it. In fact, I put everything back in the box, and the box is still sitting on my shelf. So next time I'm in the Lego room, we'll open that box up and see what all was in there.
Yeah, I like buying from Aaron because he's honest with you and upfront that if he's verified something, you can trust that it's all there. But if he hasn't, he'll let you know. He's like, I don't know if it's all there. There are a few other people that don't do that and are not that honest. So.
Yeah, most of the time, when it's not complete, he knows what's missing.
Yeah.
Or the high dollar parts are there. You might be missing a 1x4 brick, or a 1x4, something like that.
Yeah.
Which is easy to do. I pulled enough parts from building them trains, and then you go to building, and you're like, "Where's this part at?" Oh man, I forgot to pull it. I could only imagine what it's like to inventory parts for 3 months,
About to happen.
getting ready for ready for a selling frenzy like he goes through at Philly.
Yeah. I mean, people forget he spends all year getting ready for like a 2-hour event.
Pretty much. Like I don't the Cafe Corner and Green Grocery for him. I was on him for 4 months. We want for it. We want for it. He's like, man, I ain't inventoried it yet. I ain't inventoried it. I said, I don't care. What do you want for it? Like,
Give me your best guess.
I was like, I don't care if it's all there or not. There's enough of it there.
Well, this is looking promising, like it's all here. I think I'm on the final stretch here.
Final stretch. What's up, Mike?
Hello, Hoosier. How are you doing on this fine day?
I think I forgot to invite Bama again.
Well, I won't report it if you don't report it.
We're gonna send him another one just in case.
Maybe he's busy.
Yeah, he's probably late. I didn't even think about that holiday weekend. I ain't seen him in the chat either.
What does he do? I can't remember what lake but he goes to the lake just about every weekend. Oh.
Reed says $12. I want to see the truck. Reed, I'm too lazy to go get in the truck and drive down there. Just saying. No, didn't I ask Erica like an hour ago to get me a Mountain Dew? That little shit. Bubba, you got plans for your vacation next week?
Yes, sir. ATTIC, sir.
The attic.
Wow, and Kelly wants me to help her clean off the porch too, and clean out the garage. And I think there's probably 16 other things. She just gave me the bird.
So what happened with Bluegrass? Has he just disappeared here or what?
Suzanne's probably throwing hatchets at him or something.
Well, I see action going on in the background in the glass back there.
Oh, I see it. Willie says $13. Who'd you get Charlie to show that logging truck again? All right. So Willie owes me 13. Reed owes me 14. I'll open it up. Let's see what's inside. I bet my contents in my box is better.
Wait a minute. Is this truck here going up for sale? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, this is like my last sealed one.
Yeah, I've been.
Okay, well, I want one of the 6 that you have open.
I have 2 open, and funny story. I gave one to a guy I was working with, and his baby tore it up. I had no idea. Tore it up, like ate half the pieces. And I said, "Hey man, any idea I get that logging truck back?" He said, "Nope, it's all gone. It's in she pooped it out." I'm like, "Dude,
she pooped it out."
I don't know if I want that truck.
It's awful." Right. But funny story is that I've been picking up like the bits and pieces, like that piece. A lot of this is buildable, and I don't know what's exclusive on this. But the one thing that one thing too is that it was basically what, a $20 set that had 2 trees in it.
Could you imagine?
At the time. I mean, and now what? Those are $5 a piece. $5
Could you imagine a 1x6 brick coming out that end?
Hope it doesn't go sideways.
Yeah.
We go.
That's now. Can I get 15 minutes ago? I wouldn't have to have that image.
If it came out sideways, you'd need some serious medical attention. I'll just say that.
Well,
the body can do remarkable things.
I'm sure it can, but that's not one of them.
Suzanne said, "Ouch."
I guess for a guy, that'd be right up there with a woman delivering a baby, I suppose.
yes. Now I'm getting some rough corners here. Should I put this in some acrylic?
Yeah, you should just send it to me. I'll protect it.
I think you should.
swallow the whole thing and see if it comes out sideways.
I think you should just auction it off right now.
I've licked it.
That's okay.
I can quarantine it for 2 weeks.
Dang it!
I'll just take that lick and I'll take the DNA and make me another Charlie or another bluegrass. I mean,
Oh, you have to pay. You have to pay a licensing. You'll have to pay a licensing fee.
Oh, Willie's up to 15. Suzanne said starting bid 100. Oh wait.
well, let's make
keep
it
buying
real.
it.
I'll go 30.
Well, she's already bid 100, so she's buying it.
Reed said, "Whoa, big starting bid there."
All right, honey. That's what I owe you. Here you go. No, that's I do have a couple, but I had 4. Oh my God, this was like right out of the gate. I said, "What?" And then they went away, but that Chase McCain Hoosier. Now we all have our, and I don't want to get it. Hey, it's Saturday night. We had a horse race today.
Yeah, I didn't.
You need a Chase McCain poly bag? Is that what I'm hearing?
High at Bluegrass Breaks.
What was that?
I remembered it was Derby Day about 2 hours before the race.
It was my cousin called me. He reminded me, and I'm like, "It's today." Oh, it is today.
It's not the same.
It's not.
Derby Day is always at first Saturday in May.
Well, now it's so predictable. So guess who won? Bob Baffert. It's like, come on, man. So Bob Baffert for the win. Well, that was after, and it's like, okay, yeah, he put 2 horses in the race, one scratched. The one he did scratch won. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Derby.
Yep.
And I think now he's tied for the most winningest trainer. Yeah,
Rick separators.
Making a flower. And
Rick Sloss said my Ninjago Dragon Folly bag supposed to be here Tuesday. Willie's at 31 for the logging truck.
You got to meet reserve, sir. I think that's actually funny bricks in the hard hat. I gotta find my regular one.
I'll go 40.
But looks good from a distance.
I'm going to auction off the contents in my box.
There you go.
All right, Hoosier, I'm at 20 on yours.
Oh my God.
I almost said that's what she said.
Rick Sloss says then I'll have a
Here's what I got
rescue.
to say about all this bidding on my logging truck. There you go. In one word. It's going to happen. Hold on. Bananas.
Bananas. So we got 16 people watching and like 4 people chatting. Willie's at 41. God bless Willie.
Well, it doesn't count. Oh, you did put the dollar sign. I was going to say it doesn't count. You didn't put the dollar sign.
Yeah, I'm at $25 increments.
25. Charlie's got some crazy auction rules.
Here, but no guarantees on what's in the box. No, wait. I do this. Okay, yes. We're at
Read,
the auction for just the box, ladies and gentlemen, just the box.
$1.
Reed said I could trade you a Yoda hut.
A Yoda hut. I could see a Yoda hut if I could set it next to my Hagrid's hut.
Willie said, never mind, I'm out.
Too
This is a
pricey for
logging
the
truck.
sniper.
Oh my God, how special is it? It's not that special. You know what? I was more after the. I got after this one. This was the. Here, let me separate the separators here. This was actually the original Osprey that they did in Technic that got canceled. So this was the cargo plane that was also sort of a logging set. Equally, and I missed this one on the shelf and then traded all my Yodas actually to another guy at a secondhand shop to get this one. Look, it's got the hook.
Parts are
And it does this. It goes. Tilt rotor. Why didn't they just license that? Because it doesn't exist. So anyway, what else we got in here? Yes, I'm in a mad rush for oh, is that Chima?
Hold on, let Chop see that.
I do have some. I think that's what it was. I think we got.
Charlie, I think you need to dig some sets out from under the table.
That's my brick bank. Yeah,
Willie
well,
said,
Chop can have them.
Willie said, folks can't put stuff up to the camera. That's for auction.
I got it. Well, here you go. Here, $2, but it costs more to ship.
10 cents.
Yes. Oh.
Bubba, you're gonna be building on that. You're gonna building shit. You're gonna be bidding on that train bin.
the what?
Tomorrow?
The what?
That big old bin of train stuff that Chief Harris had sitting on the table.
He's putting in an auction tomorrow?
He's auctioning it off tomorrow.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Oh. Well, the answer would be no now because Kelly heard you.
I was just wondering if you and Haley should put our money together and split it.
And then do a draft,
Reed,
do like a parts draft.
Reed said the same thing. Time to pull resources. I know Haley would be after the 9-volt stuff. I have no interest in the 9-volt. I don't know if you would
I
have
got a
interest.
whole bunch of 9-volt stuff. I should talk to her.
Let's see if she's out there.
Hey, Bluegrass, we can't hear you.
Yeah, you're muted, Charlie.
We're on rabbit watch.
Why? What'd you do to the rabbit?
It's like they get in trouble, so you got to keep an eye on them. We lost one a couple weeks ago, so track of things and.
Suzanne says, anyone hearing weird feedback?
No.
I heard something earlier.
I'm not hearing. I don't hear anything.
That hooks to the track.
I mean, I hear Mike's computer talking to him, but weird feedback? I don't hear it.
It's like an echo on my side. It's like an echo of me, but I don't know if that's me or not.
Willie says, Bubba, I need the wire that hooks to the track. You got any extra?
Probably. I have a whole trunk full of stuff upstairs.
Do you have one of those the things with the thingy?
The regulator.
The regulator.
Yes, regulator. Thank you, Mike.
I understand the thingy.
The thingy with the hickey on it.
What's going on, Troublemaker Bricks?
What would you be interested in separating yourself from a couple of regulators if you have them?
You talking to me?
Well, yeah, because Hoosier don't care about 9-volt and Bluegrass wants one.
I just want one for backup. And then if Mike B gets one, then I can trade him for a logging truck.
If you,
I don't think I'm ready to give up any of that stuff yet.
Suzanne, I don't know where Carl and Winter Bricker have been.
Yes, I'm worried now.
He played pool today. He was in the pool.
Oh.
I mean, it's still out there, so he may still be doing stuff on the farm. Who knows? Reed said the regulators are nice to have for GBC too. I use them for trains and GBC.
yes, there, Mr. Hope Castle. If you have one that you can give to me, I will gladly use it for GBC.
Chris says, got about 5 minutes before bed. Figured I'd say hello.
I at Hope
Hey.
Castle.
Thanks for stopping
Hello.
in, Chris.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, buddy?
I think Jesse's brick hobby.
I mean, Jesse's Brick Galaxy.
Yeah, that guy. He uses them at the museum that they run up there.
Of course he does.
I'm all done.
Took me years to get one, and now I got to have more. Always. How it goes. I do have some old pirate sets. I've been picking up some old pirate sets if anybody is curious, but I'm working on that myself.
Chris says, hey, dude, who's your Bubba? Just really tired. Long day on 2 hours sleep. I understand that, man. And we lost Mike. Get you some sleep, buddy. Tomorrow's another day.
Ooh, I think I'm going to sign off here in a minute too. But there it is. Full set. Little boat, camper, mom and kid, beaver bear, 2 half pine trees.
Nice looking little bill.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Think it'll look good with the new one.
Dang, what are you getting up at 5 a.m. for, Chris? You start on the garage already? Beaver bear? Yeah, that thing's creepy looking.
Yep. I don't know. I think the first time I saw it, I thought it was a giant beaver. You look at it on the book, I thought it was a giant beaver because you can't really see his tail area because it's behind the camper.
Redoing the fence and preparing for the garage, people. Just waiting on the city to approve the plans. Good luck with that, buddy. I know how it feels. I've done yard work
All day.
the last 2 days.
Box is empty.
Yesterday I moved the trailer around, cleaned up in front of the garage. I washed the garage. It hadn't been sprayed off and scrubbed down in probably 6-7 years. Trim the shrubs. Today we split wood all day. Tomorrow is stacking it. I'm trimming some tree limbs out of some trees.
Nice.
Never ends, man.
Hey, Hoosier, was that your dad working there with the splitter?
Yeah.
I thought he
Yeah.
looked like a little bit older Hoosier.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that.
Well, I figured you were running the camera.
Chris had to tear down the old fence today and cut some trees. At least it wasn't, I don't know about down there. Here it was in the 70s today. It was nice here today.
Yeah, it was 75, 76 most of the day here. We had like a quick afternoon downpour, but that was it.
Rick Sloss says, I really like my new Lego room. I think tonight here it's supposed to get down like 52. That's my kind of weather.
That's too cold.
So, this is my build pile. And get all that stuff built.
What's the big set?
This is Apollo. This is the Mustang. A couple of Star Wars ships. Oh, you're not even looking. Harry Potter clock tower. The dinosaur set that you guys just built is back there. I did have one of those coffee chain things that you sent. I didn't realize I did, but we had one, so now I have two. And then this over here, those are the advent calendars. Got a bunch of miscellaneous sets here that are gonna go upstairs. This is all boxes, empty boxes and stuff over here. But and I got this pile of stuff over here that's gonna go upstairs. All these cases, some toastful stuff, a bunch of smaller sets, some goofy little head.
You're gonna fill the attic up with Lego and not have no room to do nothing up there.
It's already full, man. It's already full. So what I want to work on during vacation is I'm gonna have to do this in parts. So I'm gonna have to move what's up there all the way to one half of the room so I can work on the other half and clean out like our basic storage stuff, like our holiday decorations, the kids' old baby clothes and that kind of stuff. We're going to get rid of that stuff. I have another open top dumpster for that week. So I'll be able to offload a whole bunch of stuff and get some old stuff out of the garage that, basically we haven't even touched in 10 years we've been living in this house. So
At least you got a plan together.
I mean, our entire front porch, which stretches across the front of the whole house, is basically full with the kids' old toys. So we'll be going through that and figuring out what we might want to sell versus what we're just got to get rid of. I might reach out to Crispy and see if he wants to take some of this old toy stuff off our hands, because he resells. He's got like a resale shop for toys and stuff. So
At least this time of the year, man, you should have some decent weather.
yeah, it's definitely what we've been waiting on. I mean, I don't want to be messing around up in the attic when it's 95 degrees outside.
I understand that. All right, good night, Reed. Enjoy the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out too. I'm gonna grab something to eat.
Bubba, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for hopping in.
Yeah, it's fun. See you around, guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah, tonight will probably be a short one for me as well.
Is Haley joining us?
I haven't heard from her.
Say Bluegrass.
Is muted again.
I'm really serious. I just got one of these pieces of paper. I could go really good. You know, when Uncle Sam sends you money, it's usually good to get rid of it right away.
It's probably the money that they took from me. So I'm more upset.
Listen, you sell me that logging truck, I'll give you some of it back. He doesn't know what to say. Keep your logging truck, man. I get it.
I'm working on my forest, and it's kind of close to my heart. I'm a little bit of a carpenter, and you know, it's like teaches. I'm gonna tell a whole story about sustainability, natural resources, and you know, it's kind of, you know, it's part of it's me, yo. You know, it's like which is your favorite kid?
The one that
You know,
doesn't
the one
ask
that
for
doesn't
anything.
the one that doesn't ask for anything, doesn't ask for bail money. And who is the MIT graduate who can change
Help
your
you.
diapers 40 years when you're, yeah, so
You,
anyway,
you don't want your kids changing your diapers. You want your kids to pay somebody to change your diapers.
that's the idea. But as one guy said, is that the whole theory is that hopefully, you know, I smoke, I drink, uh, smoking takes off like takes, you know, so many years off your life. Yeah, well, it's the last 10 years where you're having people change your diapers. So forget that crap. But either way,
Suzanne said, blah,
I mean,
blah, blah, blah.
so yeah, we shall see. I do have a couple floating about here, and I hopefully will plan to maybe, you know, make some assemblies of them. But I mean, is it just for the trees you're after? I mean, the trees are cheap.
I don't need no trees. I got this thing called lug bulk.
Right. And actually, I think now that I realize that guy right there, that head, is actually my sig fig head. So it's
keep the
equally
head.
important to me. So that's equally important to me. And speaking of that, I did find a guy. What did I do with that guy? Speaking of guys, here he is. But now he's got. You were still looking for somebody with overalls. Now he's got green arms.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to get somebody to print me a set of overalls.
And these used to stay together more. But I guess if you balance them enough.
All right, Chris. Good night, buddy.
Good night, Chris.
Good night, Chris. Yeah, it might be early night for me too. I got a hot date in the morning. They just opened the Menards.
Oh, boy.
Just opened the Menards. Oh my God. And a Labor Day sale at Menards? Are you kidding me?
Charlie,
once a year.
I worked for that company for 5 years.
Oh,
I don't want to spend another minute in that damn company.
that's why I don't work for a company that I wouldn't want to shop at.
I'd rather shop at them over any other store, but I don't really want to spend that much time there.
What store?
Menards.
I think Labor Day they do a big special on all the products made in the USA, and I think I think a couple years ago, and this was when we drove to Wisconsin, or there used to be one, or there still is one up the block from us. Maybe you've been spoiled, but we just got our first one in Jeffersonville 3 years ago. And so now they just put one here that I don't have to pay a bridge toll to get to.
We got like 5 of them within 30 miles of my house.
Yeah. When we go to Wisconsin, there's like about 3 along the way. But then the trick was, I think the last Labor Day I was there, it's like you got to bring it all back. And so it's like tool crates for $20. Saw blades. I mean, just stock up for the winter.
Stock up for the winter. How many saw blades do you go through?
Enough to, you know, It's like
Yeah, don't take long.
do what?
Don't take long to eat through a saw blade.
No, especially when you're hitting a nail every other turn. A good saw blade, let's put it that way, or at least you know what? Actually, now I'm triggered. Now I got to look on their website and see what's on sale.
You're gonna have to sell that logging truck to be able to afford some saw blades.
No, nice try, McFly. I tell you what, I'll sell you this. This is a vintage purple
Toys R Us.
a Toys R Us bag. I was actually going to put that out as my shade up there.
Juju said, "What's that app for hunting down Lego at Walmart?" It's BrickSeek, ain't it?
Yes, that app does hunt down things, but I have never got it to work right.
If you follow, if in your browser, the brickfan.com, and this guy gets leaks from everybody. Just got the leak for something that just leaked off of, was it Taiwan or something? I just go to thebrickfan.com, and he clued me in on the $10 off of the advent calendars, and then he's always on top of anything that comes up on Amazon, including like base plates for $3.99 that come up like twice a year. That's my one stop. I look at that every other day. And Holland Ballin goes through that too. But if you look at that every other day, he does also all the Amazon Prime stuff whenever they run a sale. What's coming up here? What was it? DC? No, wait. Don't tell me. They're calling it Batman Day. Anybody heard of this?
Looks like Mike is building minions.
Yep.
Supposedly it's wait, what's up? Hey, you got room for Nate?
Yeah, you can send him an invite. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here, Charlie.
All right, yeah, well, that's fine. It might have been a minute ago. I just now see this. So I had my phone off. Let me see if I can get to it here. Let's see. I know he told me his email before. Let me.
Oh, check it out in the minion set. You get yourself your own brick separator. Ooh.
Woohoo! Everybody needs it.
Let's see if trying to remember now here. I'll all right, incoming. I sent him a link. Let's see if he says he can make it. Let me see if it still works. Yeah, it looks. Wait. Why is this? Oh, there you go. Okay, just checking.
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate? Boop 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 boop.
Hey,
He seems
guys.
so excited.
Howdy.
What you working on? Nate, this is Mike. Oh, he's on Mills plates. Damn it.
I'm working on some Mills plates.
I'm packing some myself.
In productions, can't wait till tomorrow. My podcast will be out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a dart.
So, Charlie, you said you're building Mills plates also?
I'm collecting parts. Let's put it that way.
All right, you going 2 high or 1 high?
I'm going 1 high right now, just from a part standpoint. I don't want to run out of blocks, and then be weird about it. Except for maybe, say if it was a terrain or building up railroad trestle or something to that effect. So I walk before I can run, in other words.
Well, I was just thinking 2 bricks high, we can hook up a Hoosier easier, and also gives you more options for the terrain detail.
Hoosier, you are 2 bricks.
Say that again, Mike.
You are 2 bricks high, aren't you?
Yes and no.
That's what I was saying, because it's like 2 bricks and a plate. And so but there is some, I might be speaking out of turn. So elaborate.
So if my building's it's a base plate, 2 bricks, then a plate.
And
That's
then
the
the
build-
building.
Then the building. So
So
that my buildings and roads are all built at that height. Anything surrounding them is a base plate, a brick, a plate, and then the grass plate.
This is where it gets specific, but there are some transitions that are available.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all go too high, we ever connect it, I can make it match.
All right, so Hoosier, if I got 2 bricks high on a base plate, then I put my road plate on top, is that going to match your layout?
You'll have to cut them.
No, you'd be too high. So like on my road plates, I go a brick, 2 plates, and then the road plate.
Oh, I see. So the plate's the third. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
See,
so
this is where I go contrary to that and say, if it's a road plate, I would just say I wouldn't do a Mills plate on a road plate. Personally, I would just do, if a road plate is a road plate, then it hooks up to a Mills plate because there's always a little curb. But then you could actually Mills plate a road plate if you had to. but I'm still peeling that onion as I go.
There's ways you can do it without cutting it, but cutting it's the easiest way.
So how much do you cut off, Hoosier?
I cut one stud off each side. So you got 6 studs.
Yeah.
I make them 5.
So you're
So, like,
taking one stud all the way off the edge.
Yeah. So like if you lay that down on the Mills plate that you just had. All right. Scoot it back where you can see the row of bricks in the front. All right. So I take the one stud off each side of the road plate. And then it'll lay on top of the 2 plates. And then I take a 1x plate and line all the way down the side where I cut the studs off. And then that 1x plate lets me put a plate on top of the road, and it locks it in place. But I don't expect anybody to.
Hoosier's his own. Yeah, Hoosier's his own stuff.
Yeah, I don't expect anybody to cut their plates.
I think the only one I put together was the. I think I put one under the fishing shack. You've got the Technic pins, Nate, to put there at the corners. If you are lynching those together.
Okay, so where do the Technic pins go?
Where you got that gap there at the 4?
All right,
Okay.
you see where you got your 2x2s on the corner?
Yeah.
I put Technic on both sides of that.
All right, so you go 2 in, and then it's the 4
Yeah.
from the corner, right?
Yeah, and you can use a 1x4 Technic or a 1x2 Technic. They both they'll hook up. Don't matter which one you use.
So as long as I've got Technic here and Technic here,
Yeah,
it'll connect. Is that standard? So they'll connect to anybody?
yeah.
Yeah.
Willie says, what's the non-cut way on a Mills Road plate? You make your plate, instead of being 32 studs, it'd be 34.
Hello.
So you would have overhang.
Hello.
Goodbye.
But then that pushes all your other plates.
What website was that on? There's actually there's a Mills. No, where did I see this? Oh gosh. There is a. If you just did a search for Mills plates, there was L Gauge. Actually, lgauge.com has some general. I wonder if this lets me put it in there.
Yeah, but they're brick built roads, Charlie.
Well, I think this is just more for general landscape kind of thing. Yeah, I would never.
In production says, Hoosier, did you hear I hit 200 subs? That's awesome. I looked today, I hit 1,200.
Oh my God, where am I?
I think Erica just went in there.
Ooh, I'm at 83.
Big whopping 83.
83, man, I'm halfway there to nowhere. And I don't care.
So Nate, are you getting out of the Duplo and going into the city building, or?
No, I just decided I was gonna do some meals plates. I got an idea of a self. I'm gonna copy this idea of a guy I saw on YouTube. It's gonna be a bus that drives itself. I'm gonna make
Oh,
it a
that's
street
cool.
landscape.
Yeah.
Are you going to do the wire trick
Yeah, exactly. The wire under the road.
with a magnet? Yeah.
Kim Productions, that's cool. I'm only 1,000 behind.
I'm only at 37.
Oh,
I only got 23, y'all.
I was going to say nobody likes to watch me, but I guess it's you that nobody wants to watch.
well, as long as we're not leading the parade, as long as we're on the Hoosier stream. Yeah, we'll get Mike. I'll have you on my show.
Hey, all it is, guys, is a number, man. It don't mean nothing.
That's all it is. It's a number. I don't really care. It could be
Right.
1, or it could be 2, or it could be 1,000. I don't care.
I don't. Like I said, the only reason I noticed, I turned the monetization on for the stream, and it told me how many I had. Suzanne says I had 17. She needs more than 17.
How many do I have?
She's the builder of the family. She needs more than 17.
It's not a contest, or is it?
I have 95. I hit 100 once,
Oh,
and I
God.
never posted.
we can't have Charlie ahead of Suzanne. That's just not fair.
That's not right at all.
No, I've got more content. I've got those Brick Universe videos. But the ones that she's in, the one that Nate's in, the one that Hoosier's in, the one that Willie's in.
Charlie, I love you, buddy, but I promise you, if that show goes on this year, you are not winning Best Town.
Well, then in that case, I won't say it back.
Charlie, I hate to tell you this, but because I'm not subscribed to your wife, I got to unsubscribe to you.
Oh, that's okay. And in that case, I can do the same for you.
Suzanne says, "Thank you, guys."
I wonder if I'm subscribed to her.
I hope so.
If you're not, I wouldn't admit it.
If you're not, you better click that button pretty quick.
I'm on that right now.
So I got a question for y'all.
Fire away, buddy.
Oh, yes.
I was on Brick Universe website. I did not see a date for Louisville next year.
Oh, man.
Might be too early.
Well, I seen dates afterwards that were confirmed for other cities in March and May, I believe.
That looks like we're going to Bama.
Well, the way I see it with Louisville, and they didn't have fans at the Derby today, so who knows what it's going to be January over there.
I think today was the lamest Derby day I've ever seen.
Today, the first time in as long as I can remember, I did not watch a horse race yesterday or today.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah, Willie said they probably still waiting it out. It's too good of a turnout not to bring it back. You got to think Louisville's January, middle of January, end of January.
It was January, February.
So
Yeah, usually right there at the end of January.
I mean, I know March and April ain't that far off, but in today's, what we're doing with today,
Well, even everybody's going virtual now. They were talking about BrickCon was going virtual. It was going to be like the
I'm gonna pony up the $5 in October. I'm gonna see what that Brick World one's about, or $10 or whatever it is. Mainly, I'm gonna be researching, see if I can start my own.
You gotta have
your,
you gotta have a lot of people behind you though.
I don't think
you had that at the community center in Utica last year. I remember. You could fit what? How many? What's the fire marshal say in there? Is that 100 people? So you had to cut down to half.
3 different buildings that I could actually do a Lego show in, but it'd be tiny.
Yeah, but you start out small and you make them bigger.
And you have friends, and then you pay for their hotel, and then they build things, and then come in there, and then you got to get semi trucks, forklifts.
I'll build you something. You pay for my hotel.
And yeah, you got to.
You just let everybody stay at the Hoosier Inn.
Yeah. In production says $10 virtual Brick World, $0 72-hour stream. Which to do? It's two totally different things, man. So the virtual Brick World would be, I don't know how many people they'll have, but 20, 30 people, and it's stuff you would see if you went to, say Brick World Chicago or Brick World Indy or Brick World Fort Wayne. So it's totally different. It's what they say it is. It's a virtual show. So they won't be doing what Nate's doing. They won't be doing what Mike's doing. They won't be like me and Charlie sitting here with cameras off. Their camera is going to be focused on whatever they've built. And they're there just like you're at a regular show. People asking questions about the build. Well, that's what it should be. That's why I want to pony up the $10 and see what it's like.
Well, here, a show like this though, Ratatouille just got 10,000 votes on Lego Ideas.
Nate, anytime you want to see how something's done on a Mills plate or anything, just hook up with Charlie and y'all make a trip over, man. I'll show you.
Live with my friends right now.
Yeah, I know. I saw on your computer.
Ooh, that'd be a cool build.
So I don't know. Was Ratatouille a Disney property?
Yes.
So that could happen. I was looking for that thing on.
What are you building?
Supposedly Batman Day, which was. What's this?
Hey, y'all want to see me trigger Charlie real quick?
Why?
Oh, well then, me and Mike got something for you too.
Hey, y'all, watch this. Look, Nate's got pink buckets.
Oh, you have to do this and then you're done.
Oh,
What are you
that's
doing
nothing.
now?
I got pink buckets.
Someone
fine.
triggered. Someone triggered Charlie. Nate's got pink buckets.
Well, everybody's got a pink bucket. It's not like
Pink
it's
bucket
like
brigade.
everybody's got a pink bucket. It's nothing
No, no,
special.
no, no. Blue Bucket Brigade.
You got to be special to have a blue bucket.
That's why Charlie hasn't sent me one.
I got you, Mike. Pink bucket's so pedestrian.
I got 2 that he gave me at Brick Universe. I ran off and. All right, let me rephrase that. I had to leave early to go get my chicken wings for Super Bowl.
You just dropped the piece.
Oh yeah, that's all. And then yes, it's forfeiture.
And I left trains and everything. It was like, just get it back to me when you can, Charlie. So he brought me the trains and my building, but he didn't bring me my blue buckets.
Hey, well, Mike, they are dibs, man. Mike had dibs on those. Man, this
Charlie.
This does not work on this. Yeah.
So I have 5 pink buckets and no blue buckets.
Sounds like Nate
So what's
needs a
up
blue
with that?
bucket.
I thought we were boys, man. I thought we were boys.
I'm gonna need a blue bucket. Where's my blue bucket?
Sounds like he's pretty needy.
I guess what? Now I got to go buy a bunch of blue buckets for everybody. No, we got you. I've got a couple of like there'll be like general hats, captain hats, lieutenant hats, and so we'll all put our stripes on. Speaking of that, Nate, we've got the next 72-hour stream in November. It's the winter stream.
Shut up, Charlie.
Oh. You know where I was going. You cut me down. All right, so Nate, it's I think the weekend after Thanksgiving, and so we're gonna get the band back together. Mike B.
Weekend before Thanksgiving.
The weekend before Thanksgiving. So we'll get you. We're gonna do, but then now here's the thing is that we've got 2 hours before Haulin' and Ballin', and then Pink Bucket Brigade comes on, and then we're gonna do if there's still slots left.
2 hours after.
2 hours after it's on. So. What if I can get back in there? I should do that now.
Yeah,
All right, Jared, what's up, buddy?
Dan, I think I'm off that weekend.
It's on. Here, let me go in there and I should get that. I should get that right now. Just because I should get that right now.
With
Because
Willie's
now if I've got the gear, we can. Hold on a minute. Here's butt chop. Yes.
Willie says bluegrass. I don't have a blue bucket either. Well, I don't have a pink one either. So whoever gets me one first gets my.
Well, you know,
You saw
Bluegrass
it here
is going
first,
to get you
ladies
one
and
first.
gentlemen. You saw it here first. Let's see here.
Howdy, little man.
Oh. That's hold on, I gotta spool for here a minute, just a second.
Something done got Charlie puzzled. We're all in trouble.
It's not easy. I mean, it's not hard to throw me for loops.
Rick
Go
says,
back here.
because I have cat litter bucket.
Let's see. Sign up here. Let's try this.
Maybe that's what I do. I just get me a cat litter bucket and paint it. Paint it half pink and half blue. I heard crickets, and I'm not at the Lego room.
That's probably by me. Oh gosh, what am I doing here? I'm just wrong on the wrong app here. I've got here more. There you go. It was covered by the.
Oh God! Now I hear sirens. Run, Charlie, run!
The other
No,
ambulance.
that's on somebody else. That's not me. Well, when you hear the choppers, they're still downtown.
Listen, the choppers come by too.
They tearing it up down there again, guys.
They're
No,
tearing
he-
it down there by the track.
They're not too bad this weekend, but they've been, yeah, bunch of stupid people.
All right, there's that. Here's
Hey, Nate don't live anywhere close to Churchill Downs, does he?
no. He's farther out than me.
Okay.
But I think he might have a fire station by him.
Hell, I probably live closer to Churchill Downs than you do, Charlie. Maybe not.
Well, it's not a contest. No, but they fly out of Bowman Field out here. So they'll come out of Bowman Field, which is about probably
Shit, that's just around the corner from you.
yeah, that's what I mean. And that's a note for Mike too. See, I can't have a big aerial out here because I'm within 2 miles of an airport. If I want to do a base station. All right, so here's what I got. Hey, so Hoosier, are you on board for this? I got 10 to 11. This is here. I got 10 to 11. And then 11 to 12 on Sunday night. And this is after Bricksmith Pink Bucket Nation. I could do this right now. Dare me.
Didn't you have something already as well?
Yeah. But that was Bluegrass Brick Stream. So I can't get two?
Yeah, you can. Give it a few days. See if anybody else wants.
All right.
You're going Sunday anyway, right?
Yeah, I got 2 hours Sunday right after Chris Giddens for Zoom. I'm right after for Zoom. And then
You're gonna have to send me a list of all the times I need to show up on your stream so I can be there, so the blue bucket can be powerful.
Iceberg got signed up for the 72.
I saw that.
Iceberg says, "Yeah, Charlie, don't take them all."
I you know what? Then I'll just leave them there. I'll leave them there.
Either that,
And by then, it's like when I do a 2 hour stream, I'm like bed on a
Iceberg,
Sunday.
why do you not have a wrench on my channel? We need to change that.
We'll come closer to it. That's the 22nd. Here, I'll screenshot this for you, Nate, and send it to you. And I think these times are central, if I can't recall.
Yep.
And now I can always go back and edit my slot to make a slot blue bucket, assuming I can get these out. Wonder if I could dehydrate them, just add water. They'll poof.
There we go.
Here, I'll send you the screenshot too, Mike.
Iceberg should now have hammer status.
Okay, that's me, Nate. Here, and this one's for you, Mike.
In production says Hoosier never give me a wrench. It would be a horrible mistake.
Mike, you were at Ben Group. Mike,
But
were you at Venn Group?
I don't even know what that is.
He's lost me too.
Lewis. Oh wait, let me see here. It might be. Well, I don't want to give it all out here. At the Maven Group. That might not be you.
Nope.
Okay, different guy.
Willie says Hoosier. I agree with them. Productions never do it.
Let me go back here and find you again. Oh, here I see you now. Wait, but who is this? Oh, here, I now see it.
Just remember, in productions, I can give the power and I can take it away. Ask Dude Jude. I've took his hammer so many times so somebody can put him in timeout. Poor Dude Jude.
Now, Mike, just so.
Go ahead.
You start with a K, right? End with a C?
Yep.
At Gmail? Okay, good. All right, go ahead. I'll hold for now.
It's all right. Hoosier hasn't given me a wrench either, but I don't really want one.
I have to know you in person, buddy. I have to know you in person.
Well, you know a lot of people then.
Dude Jude said for no reason too. It's all fun and games, Dude Jude. You always get it back, so what's it matter? You know I love you, buddy. In production says worse than buying Leppin.
Hey, you did hear that the guy, the ringleader from China or whatever that sold Leppin, he got sentenced to 5 years in jail now.
I seen something. Thought I seen something on Instagram the other day.
Yeah, they locked him up.
So are they still making? See, they changed the name from Leppin to King or something. Are they still doing that one?
Oh, I'm sure they are. Well, he ain't, but I'm sure somebody is.
Oh yeah, he's praying not to drop the soap. Somebody ought to send that man a Lego set.
Just don't put a brick separator in there. He might get out of jail.
Yeah, that's what it is. Dude said Leppin is now Mold King.
Yeah, until they piss off Lego again, and then Lego sends a warrant for that too.
In production says Hoosier. That was on graphic Well, I mean, I was being honest.
You cutting more wood, Hoosier, tomorrow?
No. What am I doing? Oh, I got to stack the wood. Trim some trees, some low hanging branches out of some trees.
That one of your boys out there helping you today?
Yeah, that was my oldest, Nathan. I don't know how much he was helping. He scared me to death what he was doing.
Grandpa was there watching it.
Dude, you said they had cool black boxes before Lego. Yeah, I give them that. They did have the black boxes.
Oh,
They,
what you got there?
they should sue Lego for stealing their black boxes.
It's the chopper. Do you hear choppers, Charlie?
I do not.
Hold on, you will.
Get to the chopper if you want to live. It's the only way out.
What's up, Sir Chop?
What's up?
Chopper and a Chima shirt. I don't have a cool Chima shirt. Is that an ice bear?
No, that's a wolf.
It's a wolf.
War is the wolf.
All right, I am going to switch some things around. Mike's got his camera on.
It's their chops a lot.
What?
There we go.
Hi, Digid. Hi, Brick Fella. Hi, Willie. Hi, M Productions.
Chop, how's your day been, buddy?
I was in Cecil, Wisconsin all day at my brother-in-law's house. They're my brother. One of my brother-in-law's houses. He has a couple houses like out in the country, out in the middle of nowhere. So we went to their little house, not their bigger house. And all the brother and sister-in-laws were out there. It was pretty fun.
So I know this is not Lego related, but I seen this pretty cool recipe the other day that I'm going to try. So I'm going to put a couple of pork loins in the smoker
Yeah.
here in a little bit and make pulled pork.
Yeah.
And then mix up some cornbread batter.
Yeah.
Make cornbread muffins, but I'm going to fill them full of pulled pork.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be good.
You know what would be better? Some goat.
Actually, goat is good. No, goat is really good.
Goat is good.
I've eaten it many times.
Sorry.
It's really not that bad.
Oh,
Actually, in most of the rest of the world, it's more commonly eaten than beef. So we're the only country not on the goat train.
Hey, is that part of a train station?
Yeah, I'm making my train. I'm making this bigger, and this is for the pedwalk. I took apart the Mills plates for it because I redid the ballast for the overhead crane / freight yard. So that way the freight yard I just need to build the forklift part where the garage is for the forklifts and all the racking for the pallets. And then, but this is the passenger station, and I'm going to make it bigger because MJ sent probably like a year ago, but MJ sent me more of these windows.
Hi, Bud Chop.
Hi, Suzanne. Happy birthday.
Say hi to Nate.
Hi, Nate.
Happy birthday.
Willie says, "Hooch, I've done something like that with chili. I've never thought about it with chili."
Either way, it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call Jack Stone's bad figures? Okay-ish build. Yeah, a lot of the parts aren't even that good in the Jack Stone sets. They use like parts that are worse than Junior's parts. Like,
What's up, Brick Fella? Sorry, Chop. I mean, cut you off.
no, that's okay. It's your show. That would be good, Willie, with chili. If you'd made like really thick chili that wasn't watery, you know, so it's just like the meat and the core of the chili, and you cook it down or strain it, and then fill that in the cornbread muffins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna make chimichangas with the pulled pork. I was gonna ask you how the air fryer would do, how chimichangas would taste out of the air fryer.
I would be the only one in the house to eat them. So
Well, all it is a tortilla with pulled pork in it. So why would you be the only one to eat it?
you don't. My family is the pickiest eaters, man.
They won't eat a flour tortilla?
You don't even know.
Okay.
In production says, "I want cheesecake." I could go for a slice of cheesecake.
All I gotta do is go next door.
Dude, Jude said chili and mashed taters is good. Dude, Jude, you like the weirdest stuff, man.
I can get down with some mashed taters.
She's weird. She's weird, man. Like, Erica don't eat no. She won't eat no bread. I got grilled hamburgers on the grill today. She eats hers without a bun or cheese. My wife won't eat a hamburger without cheese.
What? What is she from, Wisconsin?
Yes, my wife won't eat.
That's a Wisconsin. They're like, what? You're gonna give me a hamburger with no cheese on it? What are you, some kind of sinner?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I prefer cheese on my burger. But if I'm hungry and somebody offers me a burger without cheese, I'm eating that something, bitch.
I eat anything. I'm probably the least. Oh, I'm literally probably the least picky eater you'll ever meet. Ever. But like, I'm that guy where there's stuff in the fridge that I don't know how long it's been there, but it hasn't been eaten. And if I think it's going bad, I don't throw it away. I eat it, even if I get sick. And Jennifer yells at me like, "You always do this. You eat these things that are spoiled, that aren't good. You shouldn't be eating because I don't want to waste it." So then I'll eat like rotten food. I eat anything. I'll eat anything. Like, people are like, "What do you want on your pizza?" I'm like, anything. There's nothing you can order that I won't eat on a pizza. People are like, "Oh, what? Like, is this okay?" I'm like, I'll eat any single, like, I'll eat trash. I don't care. I'm not picky at all.
You know, like Charity, she won't eat chili. She won't eat vegetable soup.
Wow.
And I'm picky.
Oh no, I don't remember. Okay, now I remember. Okay, the memories are flooding back. All right. Should I? Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't. I like anchovies if they're rinsed really good, because anchovies straight out of the can are the saltiest thing you've ever had. It's almost like disgusting. But if you rinse them off, I like anchovies. when I was a sous chef at the country club, I bought these anchovies and they were like $15 for one little tin. I bought it for a wine tasting dinner for the salad, and it was the best anchovies I've ever eaten. So after the wine tasting dinner or the wine dinner, it was like a 12-course wine dinner, and I bought $15 anchovies for the salad. But they were so good, I ate the rest of them. After the wine dinner, I ate the rest of the anchovies. I've never had I was like $15 anchovies. This is like I'm never gonna have these again in my life. So I'm gonna eat the rest of them because I can't. I would never pay that for a can of anchovies. But they were good. Like the best. They're probably like the best. And I loved them.
Brick Bunny's TV says hello, Chop.
Oh, hi, BBTV. What's up, Benjamin? And/or Bonnie? And what? Dude, anchovies and pineapple. I'll eat anything. People are like, you'll even eat pineapple? I'm like, I'll eat any, like, I'm not exaggerating. I'll eat anything on the pizza. Just get the pizza. You just get the pizza. That's all you gotta do, and I'll eat it. I was raised to eat everything in front of me or go hungry. Like I was raised, here's your food. This is all the food we have. This is the only thing we have. If you don't like it, then you're going to be very, very hungry. That's how it went. And now I like food. I try not to eat the spoiled food, but sometimes I don't know if it is or not, and like it still seems okay until I'm digesting it. But
that's rough.
Well, it's not. I mean, it just ruins your night if you don't get good sleep. But if they would just eat it, if they would eat the stuff before it went bad, then I wouldn't have this problem.
Well, that works for you too, Chop.
I know, but that's what my work lunches were for. There was never leftovers. In fact, I would be mad that there wasn't any leftovers because I can go through that stuff because I pack a lunch for a 12-hour shift. There's no accumulation of food. You know what I mean? But now there is. If there's, I mean, sometimes there would be an accumulation of food, but barely. Don't put it on me. I eat the food. Like when everybody, like I try not to even take very much food at the beginning when we have dinner because I have a feeling that I'm going to get everybody's whatever they couldn't finish or didn't want to finish. And so if I take too much and I eat a bunch of food for dinner, and then Jennifer's like, "You want the rest of this?" And then he goes like, "You want the rest of this?" And when the other kids were here, "You want the rest of this?" It's like my son even did that the other night. He's graduated from college. He's like, "You want the rest of this?" I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm full, you people. And so I take all their slop and I put it in a container and I put it in the refrigerator. And then when I get hungry again, I go get the slop bucket and I eat all their leftovers from dinner.
He said the slop bucket.
I don't know what to call it. You know what I mean? Basically, it's a slop bucket, isn't it? I don't know. I've never been wealthy enough to just like throw away tons of food, you know. Like there's people I've worked with and they go out for lunch to like a restaurant every day, like pay for food. And I'm like, I already buy, you know, $250 worth of groceries for my house. I don't have any money to go to the sub shop, Cousin Subs, or any of the place they get. I'm like, I already spent my money. So because they're like, you always bring a lunch? I'm like, yeah, I bring a lunch. I buy food and that's my food. Oh. And then I'm like, I even rewash my Ziploc. I wash my Ziploc bags and reuse them until they're like no good anymore. And they're like, no, you. I'm like, yeah, I do. And I showed it to them, and like, you can tell it's been washed and rewashed and used like 20 times. And they're like, he really does. I'm like, yeah, I really do. A box of Ziploc bags for my lunch. One box will last me like 2 years, man. A meatball sauce, pepperoni, and mozzarella on some Italian bread. It is there $8 at Fazoli's. It's pretty expensive for that sandwich. And it's probably low quality ingredients to take.
Yeah, this comes from the same person that said he don't have $10 to pay for a virtual stream.
Oh, he just said he was craving a meatball da Vinci. I guess their maggots are probably made out of, or their meatballs are probably made out of maggots. I don't eat it for so. I bet there's a maggot ball. I'm just kidding. I don't eat out that much though because it's expensive. We had all kinds of good food. We had today. We brought corn on the cob. Like the property has right next to him is a cornfield, and it's not his corn, but he just walks into the field and we just picked corn and then we put it on the grill and then so it literally went from the corn stalk to the grill. And then we had brats and hamburgers and watermelon. I don't know what else. Food.
Ooh, I got a watermelon in the refrigerator I need to slice.
Ours is almost gone. One of my nephews ate. He's like probably weighs like 35 pounds. No, he probably weighs like 50 pounds. He's little. He ate like half that watermelon himself. I'm like, dude, you're gonna drown from all that watermelon. You're gonna drown yourself. You're gonna drown yourself, kid. Oh wait, I have some of these I brought up here. So what were you guys up to before you got A&A muted, Bluegrass muted? Mike B, what are you doing there? Putting little pieces on something.
I'm building a minion.
He's building his minion set. And Hoosier's got his camera.
Yeah, I had a long day. I couldn't muster up the energy to go to the Lego room.
You worked?
I've done yard work for the last 2 days.
Oh.
He worked hard for no money.
Yeah. I sent Chris a text yesterday. I said, damn, I was off today, and I did more work today than I've done all week.
Why did you say yesterday? Yesterday, is that why you told me you were beat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't talk to you, so I didn't know what. I'm like, whoa, what happened? I thought you had off. How do you get beat up from work when he doesn't have? When...
Doing yard work that I put off.
See, I thought I was under the impression you had a son.
Yeah, I do, but
you don't do no work.
Yeah, but could you see Nathan running a chainsaw? Watch the 4-minute live stream I did today of him running the wood splitter.
No, I'm not gonna. I don't want him with the chainsaw. No. Never mind.
You could tell at one point that I got real nervous because I'm standing there with the phone. My dad working the wood splitter and Nate's putting the logs in it. You can tell one thing I got real nervous because I reached in and grabbed the log from him.
Wow. Yeah, but the less he tries that kind of stuff, the less comfortable and good he'll be at it. You know?
Oh, we lost Nate. I bet he hit the wrong button.
This is Hoosier's face.
Yeah, that's what I was doing today.
Okay, so if I go.
But no, all the hard work has been put off all summer. Plus, gotta get ready for winter. Gotta get the firewood ready.
Firewood. Oh, this is my issue. Okay, good thing I moved that. Okay. That's why. Okay. 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 Where's the backward? So I don't know.
Nate said, sorry guys, my phone got real choppy, then cut us off. You're good, man.
Choppy.
I'm probably not going to go much longer anyway. Like I said, I had a long day today. I'm already almost 3 hours into this thing.
Yeah, no one's even. There's 14 watching. Well, 13 watching. Who's all here, bro?
It's been.
Guess what, Chop? I ordered vintage blue slopes with red printed triangles. Oh, cool. Yeah, those are the most common and easy to get, and they're very cheap. Those are really good for roofing. That's your best bet. That's the most common one of the printed slopes. Hey, Chop, should I get an adventures set or a soccer set? Adventures. I would pick adventures, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't want a blue bucket, but I am a blue bucket supporter. I'm looking way back in the chat to see why there's no one here, or why there's so many people here, but no one actually here.
There's been it's bounced between 12 and 17 all night, and only 4 or 5 talking. Bubba was on the panel the first 2 hours, I'd say.
Wow. No, Bricks Left. I don't mean common and collect people's collections. I'm saying that of all the printed slopes, if maybe you never saw my slope talk where I have all the different printed slopes on a base plate, but there's different varying degrees of rarity on them, depending on how many sets they came in and how many came in the sets they did come in. So, Paul, you leaving, Bricks Bunnies? Okay, have a good night, man. But they're the most common of all the printed slopes. They came in the most sets, so they're the easiest to get a bunch of, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. To buy them used that's probably going to be your easiest way to get enough for a roof is the blue 45 or the blue 33 slope with the red triangles. Like these. You probably can't see them, but them. So that's what they're saying. The rarer ones, it's taking me forever to save up enough to do a roof. So, but I only can order 1 or 2 at a time from each seller because they're not common. I found sellers that had 23, 26 of the ones that you ordered, the blue with the red triangles. They'd have 26 of them for 2 cents a piece. I ordered all of them, The rare ones is 1 and 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. They're not expensive, but it's just hard. No one has quantity of them.
What slopes is it, Chop? Next time I go to my madhouse, man, I'll look.
What? For the ones that are harder to get? Or what?
Yeah.
Oh crap! I just broke it. The 2 that I'm really having trouble that I really would like to use for a roof. This is one of the rarest ones. It's white with the purple shingles. That one, it only came, I think, in 1 or 2 sets, and the set only came with 1 or 2 in the set. So these came only in 1 freestyle set. And this is white with pink and flowers. And then pulling those up. And then what's the other one I'm trying to think of the one that you might be able to find easy. Those 2 are probably, if Madhouse has them, he probably has 1 or 2 of them. But this one, Hoosier, it's green with yellow triangles. That one I'm looking for because I almost got enough for a roof. And then red with white rectangles. No, actually, I'm not close yet, but I want to do a roof with that one really bad. To try with the white rectangles, I think that would look super awesome.
Yeah, that would look cool.
But also, I think this one would look pretty cool. I don't know what color the building is going to be for it yet, but I've never done a house with a green roof. So that's the one I'm closest to getting enough for a roof is the green and yellow. But the one with the white stripes would be cool.
Now, are those only in the 4-stud? Are they in the 2x3 also? Or?
The green and the green with the yellow comes in 2x3 and then 4x3. Let me see if there's white. I think there is white in the. Do I have slopes somewhere else? Where's the rest of my slopes, y'all? I'm missing a bunch of printed slopes. I think, yeah, the white striped ones do come in 2x3, but the first two I showed you, the purple one does come in a 2x3, but I'm pretty sure that this one is only in 4x3. It's only in one set, and I think the set came with 1 or 2 in this. I think it came with 2 in the set, so this is like the rarest one, and it only comes in one size. Most of the other ones come in 2x and 4x. I gotta find my other thing of slopes, man. Because I'm actually built. That's not it. What the? Oh, I found my dots. I found this. Good. This should be. Oh, yeah. Okay, so actually, I have more of them of the white ones with the white stripe. I probably have more than I think I have. I've been saving these up for 4 years, Hoosier.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, that's how long I've been slowly acquiring. Like, it's 4 years of saving up these slopes. But yeah, that's the one that's the easiest to get, Bricksloth. That's why I was saying it's the most common. I have a big house with a roof with that, and I have a garage sized roof with those, and I have enough to easily do another 2 houses. Here's another green with triangles. I have more than I think, so maybe I don't need it. Well, let's see here. These are red with green triangles. I could do a roof with that. I could do 2 red roofs with the triangle ones. Yeah, here's that. The 2x for the one.
Next time I'm in there, man, I'll poke around.
What does he charge for?
He charges by the bag, but.
Oh, he just charges like whatever you can stick in your hole.
Yeah, well, like the size bag you got in your hand be like $5
For that?
Yeah.
Can't put too much. I think I know what size. It's bigger than this one because I saw Charlie filling one on a video or something.
Yeah, he's got a $5 bag, a $20 bag, and then a $60 bag.
60?
Yeah.
Charlie would know. He's probably there right now filling a bag.
He negotiates with me, so.
Well, I wouldn't you don't have to go above and beyond looking. If you see them, I mean, they take up room in the bag, so don't go out of your way for it. But yeah, if you see any, I mean, even if you only see a couple, even a couple here or there helps me save up, even if I don't get them.
Looking for me? Sorry, what was the question?
How about how big this $5 bag is at Madhouse?
Well,
it's like a very small sack. It's like barely a.
About that size.
Is it that size?
Well, I think it's a little taller, but like this. I think it's a bit taller. I've seen you with them, Charlie.
Well, this is like That's a 20. That's a 20 back there.
Okay. That's almost, what is that, like almost a gallon? That's probably like a quart.
Oh, that's a quart. They do a bricks and minifigs. They do like a takeout container.
Oh,
Like
Hoosier don't,
takeout
unless you
container.
just happen,
Eight.
Hoosier, unless you happen to come across some of them or something, that especially if it's one of the rare ones, grab it. But
Here, I'm
like,
gonna blame Mike for what we're up to right now.
but
And hey, Mike,
What?
good call, buddy. Right now. I'm into this right now. God, I'd show you what's in my ear, but here, I'll be back.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, because Hoosier, like, I can get like a gallon bag at my place for like 24 bucks.
Yeah,
When I buy it by weight. So I don't want you to go and
so
take up space in your sack.
the $20 bag is about a gallon bag.
Okay.
But
That's what it looks like. It's like just under. It's weird. He has weird sized bags there.
what's going on? This Ant Build stuff.
Oh, hi. I haven't seen this Ant Build stuff too. What happened to your old one? Something happened to your old account, this Ant Build stuff?
But like at my madhouse, if you walk in, he's got 6 or 8 bins there. They're all pre-sorted. This style here, this style here.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
he's got-
I've seen video footage. I want to go there really bad. When I get a car that's reliable, I might, and if I'm not like working full time yet, I might drive down just to go.
I'm locked out of chat. All YouTube chats.
Your band, your other account is blocked on YouTube chats.
That has to be something that she's hit something, and I don't know what it could be that she hit.
No, like what? I don't think you can make it so that you can't chat. I don't think that even you have that as a setting on your account.
Yeah, like you said, you've seen how it's laid out.
Yeah, no, it looks really cool. It looks way cooler than any Bricks and Minifigs that I've seen. I've never been to a Bricks and Minifigs, but I definitely think Madhouse looks way cooler, like place to shop than Bricks and Minifigs.
So you see the tables that the bulk bricks are in.
Yeah,
like just brick. 1 by bricks, 2 by bricks. They have their own bin. Every one that he has.
No, he has them sorted nice.
Yeah, but every one that he has is in that bin. And then you'll go to your modified. He's got 2 different modified plates or bricks or whatever.
Yeah.
One has tiles in it, and the other has the like the bricks and stuff in it. Everything he has is in those bins. You get to the Technic, he has the whole table full, 3 or 4 large totes of Technic under the bins.
Yeah.
Plates. You've seen the plates that I've bought 2 28-gallon totes of plates from him.
Right.
And he still got 3 or 4 under the table.
Dang. Yeah, I need one of those totes of plates. I can't build mills anymore. I'm running out of plates now.
And he's still got 3 or 4 behind the counter.
Wow.
So I get plates dirt cheap because he don't sell them. He sells them,
but not. They're piling up. He gets more than he sells.
Yeah.
So they're piling up, right?
And then like slopes, wedge plates, he's got 2 tables full of them.
Yeah, because some people don't care about them.
He's got 2 tables full of them. It's full underneath of totes. and he's got 5 or 6 totes sitting on top of just tables placed in corners with wedge plates and slopes.
Woo!
So
Now I gotta go.
if I went in and took one of them $20 bags and said, "Hey, I'm gonna fill this up with slopes," sell it to me for $10, he'll say, "Yeah, just to get him out of here."
Woo! That's cool. Yeah, I gotta go. I should go. Well, I should go to my used place. He actually sent me a private message on Facebook, and he's like, "I got a new brick." He's probably missing me coming in there, but I told him that I don't have a job and stuff, and he's like, "That's cool, man. I'm here whenever you're back in action." I said, "Yeah."
Have you thought about, since you're not working, doing that sorting thing for him?
Yeah, if he wants it again. I know he asked me if I wanted another bin when I brought the other one back, but I don't know how bad he wants it sorted if he can have people in the store. I don't know. I don't know how well he sells bags of sorted parts by color, because I would never go in there and buy a bag of sorted parts by color. He probably makes more money on that than selling it by weight. But you don't know what's in, like, there's not great pieces in there just by color. It's just by color. Like, who buys that? Mom and dads probably buy that for their kids, but I don't. I could ask him. That would help me. Then I could get brick. Yeah.
I could only sell it that way. I could only say, your grays. They would sell.
Right. That's what he does. It'll sell yeah, exactly. Then you have a whole bunch of bags of white. You have a whole bunch of bags of blue. You know what I mean? Like, but he likes it because I put, for the Friends colors, I put all the Friends colors in the bag, like all those pastels, all those. And there's a AFOL lady who builds Friends mocks, and she'll come buy all that. She'll buy everything in those colors. Like, so it might help him, and it actually gets the reason I think he likes it is because it gets all the Mega Blocks and non-Lego out of there, because then I put that in separate bags, and he can sell those like bags of non-Lego. But if it's all mixed in with the stuff that I dig through by weight, like, it doesn't help him. He's not selling that. People are passing that up as they're digging through, and it's just in the way. So it makes like you have a big tub, and if there's like even 1/4 of it or less than that even is Mega Block, but that's still a bunch of crap you're digging through. So it does help him. And all the little parts, I get all the small parts out of there. So those are separated, and maybe I'll ask him.
I don't want to put you in anything, but free brick's free brick.
Right. Because I don't have money for Lego, but I need Lego. That's probably my best way to do it. Yeah. I'll ask him. I mean, I'm not going to like push it if he doesn't. If he's like, I'll be like, that's cool. Just checking.
It took you a couple weeks to get through it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you're on a tote a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, if you go get a tote in another couple weeks, and then, wait a couple weeks, go get another tote or whatever.
Yeah. Well, and I love doing it. I actually love doing it. Like, finding all the stuff and looking at all the stuff. Like, even if it's stuff I don't want. Like, I look at all the bricks. You know how I am. Like, sometimes I'll talk about, like, you can tell by looking in the brick, like, if it's what year it's like, years it's from, like vintage, like 60s, 70s, 80s. Like, I'll look at that stuff while I'm going through it. I look at all that stuff, it's just fun for me to dig through. That's why I like to go there, and like, yeah, you have to spend 5 hours to fill your bag, but you get only parts you want. And when I bring it home, it's even easier. I have my bag, and then I have all the bags whatever I'm sorting it out for him. And it's just like, throw it in my bag if I want it, and then otherwise put it in the other ways. I don't mind doing it, but yeah.
Yeah. I'll go in Madhouse, and there'll be a couple people in there, and they'll say, I can always tell when you're looking for a certain certain color.
Yeah.
Like I went for green wedge plates, reddish brown wedge plates. I would take an empty tote
Yeah.
and then get one of their big empty totes, and I would pour from their totes a little bit at a time in a tote so I can go through it and get all the colors out.
Yeah.
And they'd say, I'd go through all the totes and clear all the green, all the brown.
Right.
And then somebody would go looking for it, and there ain't.
It doesn't.
Is
Yeah.
that why I can't find them?
That's why you can't find them.
But
Now I know your trick, sir. I know
But,
your trick. Come on to you.
but yeah, if he sent me a thing, new brick, I don't think he's getting too much business, even though he's reopened to the public. So also, he used to let me know anyway, even before the pandemic. He would just tell me when new brick came in, and if I came in right away, it wouldn't even be out on the floor yet for the other customers. He'd have it in the back and pull it out. So I'd be the first one to go through it because he knows I'll sit there and go through that whole bin. Like if it takes 3 hours, I'll go through it because it's a brand new bin. So there's stuff in there. I haven't been through the bin. That means there's stuff in there I want. You know what I mean? Because if I go through the bin that I've already gone through 1 or 2 times, I'll find a few things, but not that much that I want because I've been through it. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen these parts that I don't want before, so I know there's nothing in here I want.
That's what what the guy that works at Madhouse says. He says nobody else does it like that. He said they'll come in and they'll hit the 3 totes that's sitting on the bench or on the table. He said they'll pick through it, and then he said they'll take their hands and they'll stir it. He said they'll pick through it, and he said they'll take their hands and they'll stir it. He said they'll spend 3 hours picking through 3 totes and not fill a bag up.
Right. Well, that's because you're stirring it up again.
Yeah.
So now you're re-looking at stuff that you already didn't want. What I do, see, he has like some of those bins that I took home when I did that bin. I took the ones because he wasn't open at all. So I took the bins I usually use when I'm there. So I'll take, it was that huge, big bin that I could barely pick up. I'll take that. I put it into a small, I don't have anything right here, but I'll put it into a smaller, more reasonable one. And then I will pick through it, and then I will dump that into a smaller one, pick through that like a fine-tooth comb, and then I would dump that back into a bigger one to sort out the last of it. I have like a system. Like I take big to medium to small, and then I rotate through until it's all sorted into the colors. So I might not do every color out of the medium one the first time, but I'll do like 2 colors and what I want, and then go through the fine tooth comb and then put it all back and then do 2 different colors, and I'll find more stuff I want. So I'm going through it, but I'm not stirring the bottom into the top and then stirring it again so the top is now on the bottom, and you're gonna take forever because there's so much you miss, and all the small parts they fall through. Like when you lift up the big bulk of brick, all the small parts go down. So if you try to grab them, you won't get them because they'll go and they'll keep going down. It's like that.
But that's what he said. He said, man, they all come in. Guys that's building these, they got their sheets and they need this part and this part, and he said they'll spend 2 hours in the same tote. He said you'll come in an hour and go completely through 3 totes.
Right. You do it little by little. You take off the top, you put it in a smaller bin, you go through it, then you dump that out, not back into the same bin. You dump it out into a different bin that you're not going to look through, and then you take more off. Then you take the next layer off into the medium bin from the big one, go through it, dump it away, not back into that bin. I've seen people they'll put it back in that bin. I'm like, you're going to keep going through that bin. Why are you putting the stuff you don't want back in that bin? Stop doing that. You don't want that stuff. Don't put it back in the bin you're looking in. There's 6 bins. Put it in a different bin.
I got a couple handfuls at a time. Then again, of course, it's easy to do when you're looking, for 2x8 plates and bigger. So
Yeah.
you throw it up pretty fast. Or if you're, 1x8 plates or bigger, you
Yeah.
you can pick to them pretty fast.
Well, that's but I mean, like at the store, I do basically the same thing I was doing at home, and I don't think I never seen anyone else do what I do when I go through it at the store. But I have a very efficient way to go through it, very as quickly as possible, with getting as much exposure to as much different brick as I can, because just digging in the same bin, you're just stuff is falling in on it. On stuff you want and going down, and you'll never find it again, because when you go like this, then it falls again and it's going this. It's not like there's a way to control it. You have to do it little by little, and people don't understand that. But I don't sit there and tell the other people who dig through it that. I'll let them do it however they want.
Yeah,
That's better chance they're not taking stuff that I might want. I'm not gonna be like, here's a more efficient way. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you do what you're doing, man. You bury yourself over there. Sometimes when there's the guys, the regular guys that come in just as much as me, I will I'll stop doing my system while they're there and just dig through a bin, just casually dig through a bin and chat, talk or whatever with the owner and the guy who's also looking for because I always ask them what they're looking for, so that if I see it, I pull it out for them. Whoever it is, they're not usually looking for what I'm looking for. So I'm like, what are you looking for? I'll pull it out if I see it. They're like, that's really nice of you. I'm like, well, I'm already digging through a bin. Why would I pull that out for you? But yeah, I don't mind going through the bulk. I should contact him. I saw you, Brickslock. I'm gonna message Derek tomorrow about the whole base plate. Sorry, I've been busy. Yeah, I bet this week's been crazy. I don't even have a job. Imagine if I had a job on top of it. And hi, CyberBricks87. What's up? What's up? And this Ant Build stuff, there's no way that you can, there's nothing in your YouTube account that she could have done to make it, to block herself out of chats. YouTube has to do that. If it's all chats, because that wouldn't be an individual channel can't block you from all live stream chats.
Yeah.
So YouTube
You
would
just get blocked from the channel.
Yeah, you can't be blocked on one channel, but not on every channel. So
We're
that would
seeing
have to be something with YouTube. I don't know. Because I just went through my whole YouTube account, all the settings, and I didn't find there's nothing to even affect whether you can comment or live chat.
Yeah,
So,
you could get.
Did she have any copyright strikes?
what?
Get shadow banned, right?
Yeah, but
If
not
they
from
have
every channel on YouTube that's live streaming. Oh
Well,
yeah,
but
you're trying to
because
trigger.
you're-
Okay, yep, you can get shadow banned. I'm trying to get shadow banned on every YouTube channel.
Well, but we wouldn't see her chat if even her user, if she was as a user, you can get turned off from commenting.
Only by that channel.
But also YouTube can flag your channel for.
Oh yeah,
comments or
YouTube might
something.
be able to do it to you on. That's the only way I can think is, or if someone hacked your account and was
That's the
able to
other
somehow get in there and actually change like YouTube only settings. But like she has a new account here, this Ant Build stuff too, because her other account she wasn't able to chat and locked out of chat on all YouTube. There's nobody can do that except a hacker or YouTube.
But also, when you sign up for either the Gmail or something, that it's in your age settings, so that if you are under whatever the age of reason is now,
I promise you, she's of age.
Well, but also
I understand that, but when
she's
you
of
sign
age, but
up,
also even if you can't have a channel under 13. You're not supposed to. You have to lie to have a channel. So
right.
she has a, so even if you put that, you can't have a channel. But even if say she put whatever 15 and it's under the age, this isn't a restricted channel. Like this isn't 18 over, so she would be able to, even if it's a 15-year-old. Like look at it, M Productions is like a 15-year-old. He can chat.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that I was always told, when you sign into something, make it like you're 15, so you don't get bombarded with all the ads. So if that were the case, then that would be the only other case. But if you've seen her chat here, then that would be that's.
Some more water in there.
You still get ads if you're 15. They just made it so you can't have age directed ads. So you can't have like on a channel that's only for kids. Like if you mark your video only for kids, it's just you cussing and you mark it only for kids and you're monetized. They can't have ads on it targeted for kids. So because you said it's only for kids, so they can have ads on it. It just can't be ads that say, "Buy little Susie doll because you're only a little kid." Ha! They got in trouble.
What ad would they have on there? Like freaking.
They could have an ad for like Black and Decker drill holers, or Randy Rhodes ball cleaners, or douche products for your vagina.
So would that be a targeted ad because you were a child? So that's a targeted ad.
Nate.
I don't know.
It's a general. It has to be like a general ad that's not for that age range. So if the ad is targeted for tiny children, it cannot be played on a for kids only channel. That's what YouTube was doing. They were in conjunction with the people placing the ads. They were saying, "Oh, you sell LOL pets or whatever that come in little tiny boxes and you get surprise pets out of them. You're going to want to put your advertisements on these. We'll put them on these channels that have little stupid cartoons about princesses, and you're going to get more kids in buying your stupid LOL pets or whatever they are."
I don't
That's
know.
illegal.
I thought they just quit being monetized if you were a child show.
No, the crime that they were committing is that because the COPA law, which was made in like 2001 or 2000, is you cannot have ads targeted at for kids, just for kids. So what YouTube was doing is that was illegal, was saying if you pay me more money, if you pay us more money, we can run your ads on an all kids channel. That all your demographic watches this channel. Your demographic of 6-year-olds loves this crappy cartoon Teletubby asses or whatever it is. So we're gonna put your ad for your crappy toy on there, but you got to pay us more. So they were getting premium pay for targeted ads that were targeted at children. It's illegal. It's been illegal since Y2K. And
Can confirm, yeah.
YouTube got busted. It's basically like pushing drugs. They were pushing drugs to kids. They were going to the schoolyard and saying, "Here's a sample." They were taking more money from ABC Toy Company to put their ads on for kids content. That's why they got busted. That was the crime. The crime isn't having ads for kids. Kids can watch TV with ad breaks. You can watch the television, there's ad breaks. But it's not all geared during cartoons. It can't be, you'll have a Charmin ad. You think that kid's going to go buy toilet paper? It's not geared towards that kid.
So for kids only, channels still get advertising for Mitch McConnell.
Who's Mitch McConnell?
Who's Mitch McConnell?
I never heard of it.
How dare you, sir?
Why, is that your uncle or something?
No, he's the House Majority Leader. No, yeah, he's the Senate Majority Leader. And wow, what a nice guy.
I'm thinking he's not. I don't think he's ever done anything to help me, so that's probably why I don't know him.
Well,
I think he would probably
Senator Ryan. Well, think of Senator Ryan.
Yeah, he would
Senator
probably step
Ryan?
on my dead body to get to a nickel that he saw on the ground.
Right.
Oh, that's
So think
it.
of Senator Ryan. Now put Senator Ryan in a hyperbaric chamber and suck the rest of the life out of him, and then give
I
him
don't want to
2
suck any
ounces of-
politicians.
we are still live. I don't want to. I'm still live, and I'm not wearing my disguise. So
Look, Brick,
put it that
Brick,
way.
Bricksloth says I keep
Talking
getting
real loud
ads
next to my neighbors. Anyway,
to re-elect Mitch Bricksloth. Do you live in Kentucky?
No.
Bricksloth in Kentucky.
No, it doesn't
Where are you
matter
at,
because
Bricksloth?
I get ads. I get political ads for other states. People, they don't put it. They can't. They don't target it just towards people in Kentucky. Just because you're in Kentucky, I get ads for that. Well, before I put ad block on, I would get ads for politicians that I couldn't even vote for. I'm like, that's why I have ad block on. I don't watch any ads now.
That's just retarded.
Because yeah, they don't live. I don't think I rarely got ads for Wisconsin politicians when I had ads still before I used ad blocker. They just, I'm sure YouTube
Was
takes
an election
money.
year.
What?
It's an election year, and so that's
YouTube
where we're
takes
at
the money
right
from the politician, right? So the corporations, they give campaign money to the politician, so the politician makes laws that help the corporations. Then the politician takes the money, gives it to another corporation, Google, and then Google takes the money and puts their ads on any video because they don't care. They've already got the money from the stupid politician, and the money came from the corporations anyway. So it's all, they're all like washing each other's hands with money. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's well, these are deep pockets they have. So
See, I just think I was just trying to explain to you, Charlie, what the crime was, because I think you didn't understand what.
I had a different understanding. I'm not a YouTuber.
I'm not a YouTuber either.
My world. I just live here.
I'm not a YouTuber, but I still understand the law.
Well, I understood the law, but it was like I thought they just quit all the advertising for the underage kids because then they put it on the producers of the content to say, okay, not on our dime, you're going to be responsible for if you're a monetized channel, you market for children, and if it's inappropriate for children, I thought that was the.
No, it's not a matter of the content being. You market for that only to base the adage on it. Only to base because they know, because then YouTube is asking you to tell them what kinds of ads they can put on it. So if you say it's for kids, they will make sure that there's not too many toy ads on it. It's an even mix of all different ads. There's no targeted. They can make sure. So they're asking you to determine whether it's for kids or not, so that they can cover their butt by not putting ads on there that will get them that will not make them be committing a crime again.
Oh, I didn't know Bricksloth was a Hoosier.
I didn't know
Yeah, Bricksloth is Indiana.
Can I put him in timeout now? Because he is a Hoosier.
No,
come on.
That's no reason to put somebody in timeout.
Kentucky and Indiana is the same state, basically.
I got put in timeout on who was it? Steve's channel the other day.
Steve Reynolds.
Yeah, Steve Reynolds. I got put in timeout.
By who?
I don't know. It might have been Sands put me in timeout.
Probably Sands is a mod. BFAB might be a mod. Sands and BFAB are mods on there, so.
I didn't take it personal.
No, it doesn't. It's nothing personal.
Okay.
All right, boys and girls, I'm ending the live portion. We're over 3 hours strong. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out.
Yeah.
We will see everybody on the next one.
Or not.
Like, subscribe, double tap, and ring that bell.
Oh my goodness.
Otherwise.